Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In this video, we'll cover additional recipes and share some important safety tips to keep in mind when preparing them. Let's dive in. Apple snail pasta in garlic butter sauce. This dish is all about simplicity. Garlic, butter, and a hint of white wine elevate the snails into a restaurant-worthy pasta topping. Perfect for a quick but impressive weeknight dinner. What you'll need: spaghetti or linguine, cooked apple snails, rinsed, unsalted butter, garlic cloves, minced, dry white wine, grated parmesan, fresh parsley, chopped. Tips: cook pasta al dente, reserving some of the starchy water. Melt butter in a skillet over medium heat. Add garlic and sauté until fragrant. Pour in white wine, letting it simmer to reduce slightly. Toss in the snails and cooked pasta, adding reserved pasta water as needed to loosen the sauce. Stir in parmesan and parsley, then serve immediately. Chef's touch: a pinch of red pepper flakes adds a subtle kick. These recipes show how apple snails can slide into modern meals without losing their unique appeal. Whether tucked into a taco or twirled into pasta, they bring a texture that's hard to beat. Preparing apple snails safely. Before you can enjoy apple snails in any recipe, proper cleaning and cooking are non-negotiable. These steps aren't just about texture, they're about safety. Skip them, and you risk consuming harmful bacteria or parasites. But don't worry. The process is straightforward if you follow the right steps. Step-by-step cleaning process. Apple snails often carry dirt, algae, and contaminants from their habitat. Here's how to clean them thoroughly before cooking. Purge in clean water. Soak live snails in a bowl of fresh water for up to 2 days. Change the water every 12 hours to help them expel impurities. Add a handful of cornmeal or salt to the water to speed up the process. This encourages them to release grit and mucus. Scrub the shells. Use a stiff brush, an old toothbrush works, to scrub each shell under running water. Pay attention to crevices where dirt hides. Remove the snail from the shell. After boiling, use a toothpick or skewer to gently pull the snail from its shell. Discard any dark, mushy parts. These are digestive organs and shouldn't be eaten. Rinse again. Soak the extracted snail meat in water with a splash of vinegar or lemon juice for a short time to remove residual sliminess. Rinse under cold water before cooking. Pro tip: if using canned or pre-cooked snails, skip the purging step but still rinse them well to remove any canned brine or preservatives. Cooking techniques to ensure safety. Undercooked apple snails can harbor parasites like rat lungworm, so heat is your best defense. These methods guarantee safety without sacrificing tenderness. Boiling first. Always pre-boil snails in well-salted water before adding them to recipes like curries or stews. This step kills most pathogens and makes the meat easier to remove from the shell. High heat cooking. Whether you're stir-frying, grilling, or simmering, cook snails until they reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius. They should turn opaque and slightly firm. Rubbery means they're overcooked. Acid helps. Marinate snail meat in citrus juice or vinegar before cooking. The acid not only adds flavor but also helps break down any remaining impurities. For dishes like soups or pastas where snails are added late, pre-cook them separately. This extra step ensures no one bites into a risky undercooked piece. By taking these precautions, you turn apple snails from a potential hazard into a safe, delicious ingredient. Now, onto the fun part. Cooking them into something amazing. Serving and pairing apple snail dishes. Once your apple snail dish is ready, presentation and pairing can take it from good to unforgettable. The right sides and drinks balance textures and flavors, making each bite more enjoyable. Let's break down the best accompaniments, from simple starches to the perfect glass of wine. Best side dishes for apple snail recipes. Apple snails have a rich, slightly earthy taste that pairs well with fresh or hearty sides. Here are the top choices. Steamed rice. A neutral base that soaks up flavorful sauces, especially in curries or adobo. Jasmine rice adds a subtle floral note. Crusty bread. Ideal for mopping up broths or garlic butter. Baguettes or sourdough work best. Fresh salads. A crisp green salad with citrus dressing cuts through richness. Try arugula with lemon vinaigrette. Grilled vegetables. Charred zucchini or bell peppers add smoky contrast. Drizzle with olive oil and herbs. For soups, add a side of rice noodles or steamed bok choy to keep the meal light yet satisfying. Wine and beverage pairings. The right drink can highlight the dish's flavors without overpowering them. Consider these options. White wine. A dry Sauvignon Blanc or unoaked Chardonnay pairs well with garlic or herb-heavy dishes. The acidity balances richness. Light beer. A crisp lager or pilsner cleanses the palate between bites of spicy snail curry. Citrus-infused water. For non-alcoholic options, water with lime or cucumber slices keeps things refreshing. Herbal iced tea. Lemongrass or mint tea complements Vietnamese-style snail soups beautifully. For adobo or tomato-based recipes, a light red like Pinot Noir adds depth without clashing. Keep drinks chilled and serve in simple glasses to let the food shine. A well-paired meal turns apple snails into a standout experience. These combinations let the main ingredient take center stage while supporting it with just the right notes. Apple snails prove that great flavors aren't limited to familiar ingredients. They adapt effortlessly, whether simmered in a spicy curry, tossed with garlic butter pasta, or tucked into a fresh taco. Their mild taste and meaty texture make them a blank canvas for bold or subtle flavors, depending on your mood. Give one of these recipes a try, and you'll see why they're a staple in so many kitchens. We'd love to hear how it goes. Did you spice it up, keep it classic, or invent something new? Tag us or drop a comment with your twist. Happy cooking! Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.